Are you tired of feeling lost when it comes to managing your personal finances? Do you find yourself constantly wondering where your money goes each month? Well, you're not alone. Many people struggle with keeping track of their income and expenses, but what if I told you there's a powerful tool that can revolutionize the way you handle your personal finances? That tool is QuickBooks, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up for personal use. But before we dive in, make sure to click the link in the description to get a 7-day free trial of QuickBooks with a 15% discount. Now, let's get started. Have you ever wished you had a personal financial assistant to help you manage your money? Well, QuickBooks can be just that. It's not just for businesses. It's a versatile tool that can transform the way you handle your personal finances. But I know what you're thinking. Isn't QuickBooks complicated? Don't worry. I'm here to break it down for you step by step. Let's start with the basics. QuickBooks is an accounting software that can help you track your income, expenses, and overall financial health. But here's the thing, it's not just about numbers. It's about gaining control over your financial life and making informed decisions about your money. Now let's dive into the setup process. The first step is to create a new QuickBooks Online account. Head over to the QuickBooks website and select a suitable version. For personal use, the basic version usually suffices. Sign up for an account and choose the option to set up a new company. But here's a pro tip. Name it something related to your personal finance management, like Smith Family Finances. Once you're in, it's time to customize your chart of accounts. This is where the magic happens. Think of it as creating categories for your personal financial life. You'll want to modify existing accounts and create new ones that reflect your personal expenses. Consider categories like groceries, utilities, rent or mortgage, entertainment, and savings goals 1. Here's where it gets interesting. You're not just creating a list, you're building a financial roadmap. For example, you might create a category for that dream vacation you've been planning. By doing this, you're not just tracking expenses, you're actively working towards your goals. Now let's talk about the dashboard. This is your financial command center. Take some time to customize the interface to highlight the information that matters most to you. Maybe you want to see your recent transactions, budget summaries, or upcoming bills at a glance. The power is in your hands to make this dashboard work for you. One of the most powerful features of QuickBooks for personal use is the ability to integrate your bank and credit card accounts. This is where things get really exciting. By linking your accounts, you'll get real-time updates on your transactions. It's like having a financial pulse on your fingertips. But here's a word of caution. Security is paramount. When linking your accounts, ensure you use secure login credentials. Regularly verify these connections to maintain the security of your financial data. Remember, your financial information is sensitive, and QuickBooks takes this seriously. Now, let's talk about one of the most crucial aspects of personal finance management, budgeting. QuickBooks has a robust budgeting tool that can help you set and track your financial goals. Here's how to set it up. First, navigate to the budgeting feature in QuickBooks Online. You'll find this under Settings and then Budgeting. Click on Add Budget and specify the fiscal year. For personal use, you'll likely want to focus on profit and loss rather than balance sheet accounts. Here's where it gets fun. Start inputting your expected income and expenses for each category. You can base these on your past spending or plan for future goals. QuickBooks allows you to enter monthly, quarterly, or annual amounts. This flexibility is key because, let's face it, life doesn't always fit into neat monthly boxes. But here's the real power of budgeting in QuickBooks. It's not set in stone. Life changes, and so should your budget. Make it a habit to regularly review and adjust your budget. Maybe you got a raise, or perhaps you're planning for a big expense. Your QuickBooks budget can evolve with you, helping you stay on track no matter what life throws your way. Now let's talk about tracking and categorizing your personal expenses. This is where QuickBooks really shines for personal use. As you make purchases or receive income, QuickBooks will automatically download and categorize many of your transactions. But don't worry, you're still in control. Here's a pro tip. Take some time each week to review your transactions. While QuickBooks is smart, it's not perfect. You might need to recategorize some expenses or split transactions between categories. For example, that trip to the superstore might be part groceries and part household items. But here's where it gets really interesting. As you consistently categorize your expenses, QuickBooks learns. Over time, It becomes more accurate in automatically categorizing your transactions. It's like having a personal financial assistant that gets smarter every day. Now, let's dive into something that many people overlook: tracking your assets and liabilities. QuickBooks isn't just about day-to-day expenses. It can give you a complete picture of your financial health. Start by compiling a list of everything you own, assets, and everything you owe, liabilities. This might include your car, jewelry, computers, and financial accounts on the asset side. For liabilities, think about things like student loans, mortgages, or credit card debts. Here's a tip. While you don't need to include every single asset, I recommend at least including all your financial accounts. This gives you a more complete picture of your net worth. To add these to QuickBooks, you'll use the chart of accounts again. For each asset or liability, you'll create a new account, choosing the appropriate account type and detail type. This might seem tedious, but trust me, having this complete financial picture is incredibly powerful. Now, let's talk about reports. This is where QuickBooks really brings your financial data to life. With just a few clicks, you can generate reports that give you insights into your spending patterns, income trends, and overall financial health. Some key reports for personal use include the profit and loss statement, which shows your income and expenses over a period, the balance sheet, which gives you a snapshot of your assets and liabilities, and the budget versus actuals report, which shows how well you're sticking to your budget. But here's the real power of QuickBooks reports: customization. You can adjust the date range, add or remove columns, and filter the data to get exactly the information you need. Want to see how much you spent on dining out last quarter? Or how your investment income has changed over the past year? QuickBooks can show you all of this and more. Now, let's address something that might be on your mind. This all sounds great, but is it secure? The answer is a resounding yes. QuickBooks uses bank-level security to protect your data. All your information is encrypted, and you can set up two-factor authentication for an extra layer of security. But security isn't just about technology, it's also about habits. Make sure to use a strong, unique password for your QuickBooks account. And if you're accessing QuickBooks on a shared device, always remember to log out when you're done. As we wrap up, let's talk about some advanced features that can take your personal finance management to the next level. QuickBooks offers tools for tracking investments, managing loans, and even planning for taxes. While these might seem advanced, don't be intimidated. As you get more comfortable with QuickBooks, you can gradually explore these features. For example, you can set up loan accounts to track your mortgage or car payments. This allows you to see how much of your payment goes to principal versus interest, giving you a clear picture of your progress in paying off debts. Or consider using QuickBooks to track your investments. By creating an investment account and recording your transactions, you can monitor the performance of your portfolio alongside your other finances. And here's a feature many people don't know about: QuickBooks can help with tax planning. By properly categorizing your income and expenses throughout the year, you'll have all the information you need at tax time. You can even generate reports specifically designed for tax preparation. But remember, while QuickBooks is a powerful tool, it's not a substitute for professional financial advice. For complex financial situations or tax matters, it's always a good idea to consult with a financial advisor or tax professional. As we come to the end of this guide, I want to emphasize one crucial point: consistency is key. The power of QuickBooks for personal finance management comes from regular use. Make it a habit to input your transactions, review your categories, and check your budget regularly. Start small if you need to. Maybe begin by just tracking your expenses for the first month. Then add budgeting. Gradually incorporate more features as you get comfortable. Remember, personal finance management is a journey, not a destination. And here's a final tip: use QuickBooks as a tool for financial goal setting. Whether you're saving for a down payment on a house, planning for retirement, or just trying to build an emergency fund, QuickBooks can help you track your progress and stay motivated. With QuickBooks, you're not just managing your money, you're taking control of your financial future. You're gaining insights that can help you make better financial decisions and work towards your goals. So, are you ready to transform your personal finances with QuickBooks? Remember, you can get started with a 7-day free trial and a 15% discount by clicking the link in the description. Take that first step towards financial clarity and control today. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.